So let me show you how we're doing our video stuff here. So 2 cameras or 2 cell phones, one facing forward and one facing towards the back. And these phones have limited memory. So what I did, I actually used an application called Open Source Camera. And by using that application, you can actually set it up to where you can actually send your videos to an external, in this case, SSDs. These are crucial 1 terabyte SSDs. I got one for each camera or each phone. And I run the memory and the phone power through this USB hub. It's actually got HDMI, which we don't use, but anyway, the HDMI or USB hub. The blue cable is my power cable that comes off of the universal adapter brick that we picked up before our last trip on the Zephyr. And of course, that adapter has all sorts of USB outlets on it. So we got each one of these hubs are powered by the brick, and then the hub sends the power up to the camera. And of course, when I have the camera set to where I can send the video from the, I keep saying camera, phone, send the video from the phone back down through the hub and then into the SSDs. Now, the one thing to be mindful of in this setup is if you just randomly unplug that phone, it does corrupt the file that you're currently working on. So you always have to make sure to unmount the SSD before you actually unplug anything from the either up here or even unplugging the power or unplugging the memory stick. You always want to unmount the memory stick first before you unplug anything, because it will corrupt the file that it's currently working on. Speaking of the current file that I'm currently working on, these phones are also with this open camera software. These phones I have set up to where they only record 1 gig of video at a time, which equates to about 8 minutes of video, which allows me to take the 8-minute chunks of all the videos for the next day and a half, whatever, and allows me to edit and clip and all that video editing stuff in 8-minute chunks, which makes it a lot more palatable to process videos on. Instead of having a huge file, you just use little smaller files, and I can go through and clean out the stuff that you guys don't want to see, like blurs because the canyon walls are so close to the drain. And of course, we now that we have internet, we're using my music for the channels, because I have 4 channels, are all ran through Epidemic Sound, playing smooth jazz because Nora likes the smooth jazz music.
I like all jazz, but smooth for this.
Yep. And how we do our electronics for recording the videos for the channel.
We can also take pictures with that.
We do have wireless microphones. I got a lapel mic clipped onto the emergency handle over here, and she has hers clipped onto the curtain over there. So we have plenty of audio. The microphone, yes, I'm old school. That's an audio, that's an analog audio microphone, because I rather keep analog. It gets converted to digital once it goes into the camera anyway, but I like analog. This phone here is a Galaxy S10. That is the last model S series phone that has the actual analog audio plug. every S series phone after the S10 no longer has the actual analog audio plug. That's why I'm holding on to this phone until the very bitter end, because I like doing this with the audio. This phone here is a 15, I believe. However, this is an A series phone. It is an A15. They have one more A series phone, A25. A25 is the last A series phone that has an audio plug on it. This guy here has an audio plug here because I'm not using this. I'm using this down here, but the A series 15 has analog audio.
Good morning. I'll be with you as soon as we leave Whitefish. I have to be on the platform.
And then the A25, which was just released earlier this year or late last year in 2024, the A25 series is the last A series that actually has the analog. So I'm going to get myself an A25 eventually. And then that will become and these two phones will become even if I get brand new phones, these two phones will continue to be our video recording phones while we're on our trips, because it works. Miss Suit gives me that look like, are you done yet? Get off